This is the one the world watches.
In terms of excitement, Canada's meeting with Czechoslovakia Tuesday ranked very high. Down 2-1, Canada struck for 3 straight goals to defeat the highly regarded Czechoslovakians. The third goal and eventual winner scored by Dino Cicerelli. Then the insurance goal. Bob Gainey firing a shot past Czechoslovakian goalie Clarke, and Canada stays in the hunt for a medal. Team Canada is in third place, 1 point back of second place Czechoslovakia. While the Soviets have been assured the gold medal, the 3 other teams will decide the silver and bronze today. Canada very much in the running for a silver, which would be Canada's best showing since 1962. Today, CTV Sports presents the game between Canada and Sweden. Welcome to the World Hockey Championships on CTV from Helsinki, Finland. I'm Bernie Pascal. Canada and Sweden meeting for the second time in the World Championships. The previous game ended in a 3-3 tie. We're all looking forward to this confrontation today. And we'll be back with the opening face-off as our coverage on CTV continues in a moment.
Budweiser salutes everyone who puts food on the table.
Our best for you. There's no one else who does it quite the way you do. For all you do, this Bud's for you.
Yeah, this Bud's for you if you like your beer with a clean, crisp taste. The Beechwood aged Budweiser taste and smoothness you'll find in no other beer. Now brewed in Ontario.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
At Shoppers Drug Mart, helping you save money has always been important to us.
Helping you save money with our Shoppers Drug Mart everyday low prices on just about all the drugstore products you could possibly need.
Helping you save money with extra low prices at our savings bins.
Helping you save money with special promotions throughout the year, like the Shoppers Drug Mart Money Saver event. So if getting great value from your shopping budget is important to you, come on in.
Shoppers Drug Mart, helping you save money.
And the game is underway. Wayne Gretzky, 5, and Bill Barber, the forward line for Team Canada. The referee is Terry Gregson of the National Hockey League. The 2 linesmen, Pomo and Van Hanen, both of Finland. Canada and Sweden. Jill Milosh in goal for Team Canada. Reinhardt fires the puck off the board. 5 up the middle for Gretzky. That's intercepted. And it's slapped along the left side and cleared in by Eriksson. Milosh out of the net, leaves it for Craig Hartsburg. Hartsburg, number 4 of Canada. The pass on the right. That failed to click. Reinhardt then slaps it to the center red line. Ahead to Bill Barber in front. And Gretzky just failed to catch up to that as he was checked by Ulf Isaksson. Now number 3 for Sweden. That's Peter Anderson clearing the puck ahead. Here's a chance. And that shot just goes wide. A loose puck in front. There's a drive. And that sizzles over the top of the net. Reinhardt clears it off the boards into the Team Sweden zone. And back for it now is Anderson and also Bob Gainey, but Anderson gets there first, and it's icing against Team Canada. And we're happy to have with us here in the first period Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell, who's sitting this game out. And Brad, what's the feeling among the players heading into this one?
Well, Bernie, the players are really excited about this game. You know, we all got beat out early in the playoffs, and so, you know, we come over here to play, and we really want to get something out of here. And so I know they're really pumped up tonight.
Well, a medal on the line for Team Canada, still in the running for a silver and a bronze. They'd get a bronze if they defeated Sweden, and hope that the Soviets beat Czechoslovakia later today, and Canada would have a silver. Here's Giles now, number 2 for Canada. He clears it in. Bobby Smith, number 15, going into the corner. Clears it in front. Cicerelli slaps at it. And covering up is Valentalo, the starting goaltender for Team Sweden today. Valentalo in the net. And the face-off will be to his left. And Brad, an earlier meeting against Sweden, 3-3, so you go in with a lot of respect against a team like this.
Well, we really do. I know the juniors that came over beat them 4-2 earlier in the tournament, and we tied them 3-3, so we know that they're a pretty good hockey club, and we have to play the best we can.
Bobby Smith, number 15. He's being watched there by number 11. That's Thomas Brunquist. He's knocked against the board. Cicerelli trying to take the puck loose. He comes up with it. Cicerelli right in front. Here's the shot. Oh, and that's knocked off the goaltender's mask and the net off its moorings. Well, that was a close call, and although we haven't seen a great deal of the nets being moved around, I think that helped a little there, Brad.
I think so. Team Canada putting a lot of pressure on in front of the net. Dino coming around there, and what he does so well, anytime he's around the net, he's probably one of the most dangerous players on the ice.
Native of Sarnia, Ontario, former junior with London, Dino Cicerelli. Great scoring opportunity there as we're still scoreless in the opening period. Team Canada against Sweden. Gartner, number 11, will take the draw. Gartner gets it back. There's Propp, and the players jumped out of position. So they'll do the face-off all over again. The National Hockey League referee, Terry Gregson, is the official for this game. Now the puck, Propp slaps away at it, and it's brought out by Team Sweden. Number 12, this is Ulander. He cleared it into the corner. Ulander knocks against the boards by Team Canada's Rick Green. Now Green falls, gets up, got the puck ahead to Dale Howardchuk. Howardchuk trying to get a pass to center to Gartner, and it's dropped back to Tommy Samuelsson. Samuelsson into his own zone. Number 11, that's Thomas Brunquist. Both teams at full strength. Brunquist has trouble with the pass, now takes it deep into his own zone. Gartner's on top of him. Van Boxmeer drops it back. Rick Green over to Van Boxmeer, and play a little sloppy here. Here's a chance now for number 12, that's Ulander. Ulander trying to get the pass to Rundqvist, and that failed. Number 20 is Jan Eriksson for Sweden. As Canada comes over the line, here's Mark Napier trying to get a shot, and he was stopped by Peter Hallander. Now the pass comes up the middle for Ulf Isaksson. Isaksson over the Team Canada line. Number 15 getting set. He can't get a shot. Reinhardt goes after the puck. Reinhardt in the corner, kicks it ahead to Mark Napier. Napier, number 31, he's forced back by Patrick Sundstrom, the outstanding forward for Team Sweden. Napier's in, but it's offside as Bobby Clarke was over the line just ahead of Mark Napier. The World Hockey Championships continue on CTV.
Are you on Panasonic's $100 checklist? It's our 15th anniversary celebration gift to you. A great lineup of Panasonic color TV, video recorders, and cameras. Plus Technique's hi-fi systems. Over 30 current models in all. Buy any of them by May 31st, we'll send you a gift check for $100. Get full details and make your best deal at a participating Panasonic or Technique's dealer. And put yourself on our $100 checklist.
If you're worried about stains on your dentures, don't have the cherry pie unless you have the cream. Denture Cream. And don't have the coffee unless you have the cream. Denture Cream. Denture Cream denture toothpaste has a powerful anti-stain formula that helps brush away tough stains and a fresh mint flavor that leaves your dentures feeling fresh and clean. So don't have the berries unless you have the cream. Anti-stain formula, Denture Cream.
We're scoreless in the opening period, Canada and Sweden. Sundstrom and Bobby Clarke getting set for the face-off. Napier slapped it against the boards, and Reinhardt gets it over the line. Here's a chance now for Clarke. Bobby Clarke backhands it around. Hartsburg moves in deep. He gets set, his shot, and that's stopped by goaltender Valatello. Reinhardt, number 8, he drops it back. It's cleared in front and intercepted by Patrick Sundstrom. Sundstrom at center ice collides with the Team Canada player Clarke, and it's backhanded in by Matt Saline. Reinhardt, he's chased back there by Ulf Isaksson. He clears it, but that's broken up by the Team Canada defense. And Canada comes right back in. It's cleared in. Napier goes after it. Napier, and it's called on the offside play. And Brett, what a taste of this game.
Well, so far, Bernie, it's been a real good game both ways, and you know, good passing all around, and you know, Team Canada doing a pretty good job of taking the body, and you know, we come over here and play, and we really feel we have to do that. We can't, you know, take that away from our game.
Canada and Sweden, a scoreless tie here in the first period. This is Bernie Pascal with Brad Maxwell, Team Canada defenseman, who's sitting out this game, as Canada with 7 defensemen. Now the puck is cleared around the boards. It's kept in by number 16. That's Tommy Moat. Now Canada slaps it off the board. Intended for Rick Five at center. He can't control it. And Tommy Moot has it again. A pass on the right side. Here's a chance for Olsen, but that comes right to Rick Five. Ahead to Gretzky. Gretzky's shot. That's stopped by Balotello. A big rebound in front. Barber after it. Here's Gretzky trying to get a pass in front. He's knocked down by number 16, Moot. And Sweden has possession again. Peter Hallander. Hallander gets by Gretzky. Good move coming in with Matt Nestlin. And the puck is cleared around the boards into the Team Canada zone and slapped off the board. And going back for it now for Sweden is number 3. That's Peter Anderson. In for checking on him is Cicerelli. Sweden coming out of their own zone. A long shot by Samuelsson. That's stopped by Gilles Meloche. Bobby Smith slapped it off the boards to John Van Boxmeer. Van Boxmeer coming up for Team Canada. Tried to get it to Cicerelli. That failed. Green now gives it to Cicerelli. And a rink-wide pass to Bob Gainey. His shot hits the side of the net. Bullet drive off the stick of Bob Gainey. Just hit the side of the net. No score in the opening period. Samuelsson has it now for Team Sweden. A pass ahead to Tommy Charlene. Charlene, a long shot. That's right on. Meloche stopped that and dropped it to the side of the net for Van Boxmeer. It's stolen by Sundstrom. He tries to get it in front, and Smith has it for Team Canada. Back to Green. Sweden doing a good job staying right on top of Team Canada here in the early going. Cicerelli will try. Now he decides to give it back to Van Boxmeer, number 6 for Canada. Ahead to Bobby Smith, that's center. He's watched by Tommy Charlene, takes it over the line. Here's Smith coming in. He can't get a shot, and that play's broken up, and Hartsburg has the puck deep in his own zone for Team Canada. Canada into this game with 10 points. They are 1 point ahead of Team Sweden. Victory over Sweden would assure Canada of a bronze, and they still have a shot at winning a silver medal here at the championship. Winnipeg Jets, Dale Howard check to Gartner. Here's Gartner in. His shot is stopped by Balotello. Another drive. And that was blocked, and Team Sweden comes back again. Number 20 is Eriksson. Up over the line. That shot off the glove of Gilles Meloche. It's slapped around the boards to Gartner. Gartner is lined up by Matt Tallene, and the puck comes out to center right. Jan Eriksson. Now it's cleared in. That's gloved by Meloche, and he leaves it for Reinhardt of the Calgary Flames. Here's Reinhardt's pass off the stick of Howard Chuck. He couldn't hold on to it. Now he gets it back, but again has trouble with the puck. Gets it over. Here's a chance now for Canada. Coming in, a drive. What a save by Balotello on that glove save off the stick of Reinhardt. And the Swedish goalie has looked impressive, Brad.
Well, he made a great save on there on Paul. Paul, you know, one of the better offensive defensemen in the league right now. Just, you know, he made a good shot, low glove, and he was right there to take it away from him.
Another look at it. Reinhardt and Balotello makes the save on the Calgary Flame defenseman. No score in the opening period. The face-off in the Team Sweden zone. Bobby Clarke is out there for Canada now with Daryl Sittler and Mark Napier. Number 12 is Kevin Lowe. He clears it into the Swedish zone. After it there, Peter Hallander, 26 years of age on defense, with number 9, Matt Nestlin rounding the puck off the board. Giles stops it at center for Canada. Giles, a good move coming into Sittler, and he didn't get a good solid shot. It rolled off the end of his stick and goes wide. Digging for possession, Napier's up with it in front, and Sittler was too well covered. He couldn't get a shot. Clarke is back quickly to check Olsen. Now the pass comes to Sittler. Sittler's drive, that's knocked down by the defense, and Sweden has possession once again. Olsen just shoots it into the Team Canada zone, and both teams use the opportunity to change on the fly. Loose puck in front. Here's a chance now for Rundqvist as he stole the puck, but Gilles Meloche was there to make the save. Number 2, Samuelsson. A pass on the right side. This is Thomas Eriksson. Eriksson stops the puck at the line, dumps it into the corner. Charlene trying to get something going in front, but he was too well covered. And Team Canada has it again. Barber reaching for it. Eriksson covering up for Team Sweden. Eriksson from the Philadelphia Flyers out there for Team Sweden. Now Van Boxmeer, number 6, has it for Canada. Tried to hit Gretzky with that lead pass, and Eriksson, number 27, left it at his own blue line. The pass comes up on the right to Thomas Rundqvist. Then he was stopped. And Wayne Gretzky winding up at center ice. Gretzky passes right to the Swedish player. Number 10, Charlene's shot is stopped by Gilles Malage. Van Boxmeer off the boards. Barber can't get that. Eriksson keeps it in. Sweden moving the puck around now. Eriksson's shot, that's blocked by Gretzky, and he takes it into the corner. Gretzky knocked off stride, the pass in front, and Green gives it on the right to Rick Five. Here's Five, up for Canada, decides to shoot it in and heads to the bench on the line change. Gretzky behind the net. Here's Cicerelli breaking for the front, but the pass failed to materialize. Canada's Cicerelli trying to take the puck loose with Barber as they bump with Ulander. The pass in front. There's the shot. Gretzky, he scores! Gretzky picks the puck out of the air, and it's 1-0 for Team Canada. Canada again gets the opening goal in a contest here at the World Championship. And Canada getting the 1-0 lead. And Brad Maxwell, we see a shot of Gretzky all alone in front.
Well, Bernie, I think it was just a lot of hard work by Cicerelli and Barber there, and Wayne always being around the net like he is, and just he banged it down in the net. And
well, they've been putting a lot of pressure on the Team Sweden goaltender Valatello, and it pays off with a goal here. Well, they've given the goal to Reinhardt, officially credited to Reinhardt. Gretzky was standing right in front there, but that's how they've called it. Reinhardt getting the goal. Here's Smith clearing it in front. They go after the puck. Canada leading Sweden by a score of 1-0. The pass comes to Jan Eriksson. Eriksson gives it to Patrick Sundstrom, and he's stopped, and back comes Canada. Gainey over the line. Gainey leaves the pass there for Smith. Bobby Smith trying to drop it through, goes after it again. He's checked by Sundstrom. They freeze the puck along the boards, and they get a whistle. We'll have more on the World Hockey Championships in a moment on CTV.
Cutting out for some good times. Really glad I'm here. Me and the boys and our 50.
Smooth, easy drinking 50. What a beer to share.
Me and the boys and our beer.
When you want a real lemony tasting pie filling, try the lemon pie filling from Sheriff's with its exclusive mini bud formulation to give you all the lemon flavor you want. So delicious, so lemony, and so easy to make. Because only Sheriff comes with the sugar already added. No other lemon pie filling tastes quite like Sheriff's.
Canada leading Sweden 1-0. This is Bernie Pascal along with Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell back here at the Ice Hall in Helsinki, Finland. Midway through the opening period, Canada out in front of Sweden. This is number 9, Matt Naslund, trying to get the puck out. He drops it back to Peter Hallander. Hallander lost it, and now Tommy Moot, number 16. Both teams at full strength. The pass comes on the left to Peter Hallander, drops it back, and carrying on is Peter Anderson. He shoots it into the Team Canada zone. Giles of Canada from the Minnesota North Stars. Now the pass comes to Brian Propp, just deflected it, left it for Gartner, his drive, and that's off the target. A solid shot off the stick of Gartner. Now Gartner trying to take the puck loose. Another opportunity, they fire away, and that's stopped by Valatello. Canada getting some good scoring opportunities after going ahead 1-0. Now Sweden clearing the puck off the boards. Olsen gets it into the Team Canada zone. And Edmonton Oilers' Kevin Lowe, number 12, who's on defense with Giles. Bobby Clarke is out there now with Mark Napier on the right side. Clarke takes the pass. Here's Clarke getting set, and that goes high over the top of the net, comes all the way out to center right. Van Boxmeer out there now with Rick Green, who clears it into the Sweden zone. Sittler after it, gives it to Clarke. Clarke trying to jam it from the side. He was stopped, and Sweden again has possession. Samuelsson, a pass on the right to Tommy Charlene, and it's knocked down at center, and Sittler has it for Canada. Clarke goes after the loose puck, and Sweden comes up with possession once again. brought out now by Eriksson. Up over the line with Ulander. And Milosh comes away out of the net and knocks that into the corner. Napier shoots it back to the Team Sweden line. It's off the skate. Rick Green goes after it for Canada. He slaps it out to center ice. Here's Gretzky coming in with Rick 5. Gretzky, a shot. He scores! Wayne Gretzky. Using Rick 5 as a decoy, the shot off goaltender Valentalo. And Canada goes in front by a score of 2-0. So they didn't credit the first goal to Gretzky, but he comes back and gets a big one, Brad, for Canada.
Well, Bernie, you know, this is the first time that I've ever played with Wayne over here, and, you know, you can really see why he's, you know, he's playing as well as he is, and he's such a good hockey player, is that he doesn't shoot the puck overly hard, but, you know, he always knows where it's going, and from that angle there where he shot that one, you know, I knew he was going, you know, to the legs, and he put it right there.
Wayne Gretzky, his 4th goal of the championship. He now has 10 points. And a big goal for Canada as Canada now leads Sweden 2-0. Gretzky, Barber, and 5 out there again. The puck is cleared into the Team Sweden zone. Peter Hallander is bumped there by Gretzky. Olfas Oxen trying to get the puck loose. 5 steps into him. Here's 5 getting set. His shot. That's off the arm of Valentalo. Solid drive by Rick 5. Now it comes back to the line. Hartsburg's shot. 5 stops it in front, trying to spin around there, but he's bumped. Still has the puck, though. Then it's knocked right onto the stick of Hallander. Hallander ahead to Olfas Oxen. A pass on the right side. This is Patrick Sundstrom. Sundstrom in front. Oh, and that bounced off the skate and just went wide of the open side. That's Patrick Sundstrom, an exciting player with Team Sweden. And we'll be back with more CTV coverage in a moment.
Somebody's got a special cargo.
Somebody's muffler's hanging low.
Somebody's got a mommy waiting.
I know where to go.
Be somebody. Come to Speedy.
I've got 6 special reasons to bring my muffler problems to Speedy. And they all have to be home by 5 o'clock.
Be somebody, Speedy. Come to Speedy. Place to go. Be somebody, Speedy. Come to Speedy. Place to go. Be somebody.
J. Richardson Lynch has driven all the world's most luxurious sedans. His newest pride and joy is the new Toyota Cressida Executive. He appreciates its standard tilt steering wheel, 4-speaker stereo, cruise control, power windows, automatic air conditioning, and the incomparable quality that makes Toyota Cressida luxurious, yet affordable. He also appreciates Cressida's quiet ride. So does she.
Oh, what a feeling.
Cressida.
Toyota.
Canada leading Sweden 2-0 on goals by Reinhardt and Gretzky. The last scoring play, Gretzky from Green at 11:51. Olsen, number 23, against Bobby Smith for this face-off to the right of Milosh. It comes back and knocks it off the stick of Anderson. Here's Dino Cicerelli. Gainey going after the puck. Gainey's shot. That's stopped by Valentalo. Smith tries to check the Swedish player out to the side and comes down to number 23, Olsen. Olsen to his own blue line for Team Sweden. Both teams at full strength. Gainey's over to check Anderson, and the puck is cleared around the boards behind the Team Canada goal. 2-0 for Canada as Gainey brings it up on the left side. Bobby Smith in with him. Gainey spins around, drops it to the blue line. Giles after it for Canada. He clears it behind the net to Cicerelli. Smith couldn't trap it there, and Sweden has possession again. It's brought out by Tommy Moose. Moose up to the Team Canada line, trying to get a shot. He's knocked off stride by Giles. There's a drive up to the post. That shot from the stick of Olsen hit the post. And covering up is Gainey, with Canada enjoying a 2-0 lead. And the faceoff will be in the Team Canada zone. And here's that glorious scoring opportunity for Team Sweden. Had Milosh beaten there, but the goaltender's good friend Brad the post.
That's for sure. You know, if he didn't rely on your post, you'd really be in trouble if you were a goalie. So, and Gilles, he likes so many go off the post to him.
Now here's a chance for Gartner. Gartner back for Canada over the line. A shot that's blocked by Peter Anderson. And that's stung. Comes back to Rick Green for Canada. Fanned on one attempt. And now John Van Boxmeer has it, number 6. His pass up on the left over 2 lines, and it's called on the offside. Reinhardt and Gretzky, and there's Gretzky at the bench. And I know Team Canada really wants to do well in this game, and realize, Brad, that the silver is a very distinct possibility.
Well, all the possibilities, like you say, Bernie, are there, and you know, this game is a big key. If we don't win this game, it's not there for us. So we know we have to, you know, keep going with the effort that we're giving right now.
Now Canada has possession again. Van Boxmeer, he clears it into the Team Sweden zone. After it there is Lindblom. Lindblom just lifts it out to center. Van Boxmeer deep inside his own blue line. He clears it, no one there. And it's cleared over to Matt Tallinn. Tallinn got it to center. Van Boxmeer shoots it into the corner. After it there is Göran Lindblom. He gets it ahead. Up to center ice. Number 17 is Patrick Sundstrom. His shot. And Malage stopped that. Goes over to Rick Green. Now Reinhardt, who has scored one of the 2 Team Canada goals. Couldn't get it out. Lindblom keeps it in. Then it's slapped off his stick. Ulf is Oxen at center. He's stopped by Reinhardt, who gives it to Sittler. Then he, in turn, was stopped, and Patrick Sundstrom has it. Sundstrom gives it to number 20, Jan Eriksson. His pass to the Team Canada line. That was intended for Sundstrom, and that failed. Canada coming right back again. It's cleared in, and Napier is bumped just as he crosses the line. Here's Reinhardt after the puck. He can't get a shot. He's spun around the puck into the corner to Bobby Clarke. Sittler heads for the front of the net, watched by Ulf Oxen. Reinhardt trying to get it across, and it went off the stick of number 23, Olsen, and Canada forced to come back onside. Napier's in over the line offside. Our CTV coverage of the World Hockey Championships continues in a moment.
First the Pac-Man eats through a maze of dots. Then the Pac-Man heads for the corner spots. Then he eats his fill of a power pill. And then all those ghosts turn blue. Boo! And Pac-Man eats them all too.
Only Atari makes the Pac-Man home video game, and you can only play it on an Atari video game system.
Have you played Atari today?
Suppose you have one dripping hot water tap. And say that just 1/4 of the rest of Ontario's homes has one dripping hot water tap. That's 25 million gallons, or over $250,000 down the drain in 1 month. And that's too bad. That much energy could keep a hospital working for a month. We do more than make electricity. We help you save it, too.
Canada leading Sweden 2-0. The face-off in the Team Canada zone. We have 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Gretzky, who has scored one of the goals, brings the puck out. Up to the Swedish line, a pass to Barber, fakes a shot. Barber takes it behind the net, and the Swedish player Moot goes after the puck. He can't get it out. Here's Gretzky. Gretzky looking for someone. He's hauled down, and the puck rolls to the side to Olsen. Olsen now checked by Gretzky. As they collide and Gretzky hits the ice again, Olsen brings it out. Along with Hallander. Puck is cleared into the Team Canada zone. Back for it there is Kevin Lowe. Lowe off the boards. Gretzky has it at center ice, then overskates it. He's bumped there by Thomas Eriksson, and they freeze it against the boards. And they'll have a face-off right at the Team Sweden line. The officials get in there quickly as they start to push a little. We're happy now to have syndicated Southern newspaper columnist Jim Coleman with us. And Jim, your observations on the World Championships and Team Canada's participation.
Bernie, I'm not happy yet. You know, I've been waiting for this afternoon ever since 1978. We haven't beaten the Swedes since 1978. As far as I'm concerned, if we can come out of this game with about a 5 or 6-0 win, I will go home happy, and I think Team Canada deserves to go home with pride. This has been a good tournament. Certainly, we've been the second-best team in it. On occasions, I thought the best team.
Jim, I guess, you know, you go back to the game against Italy and the earlier game against Sweden, the 2 ties, especially the game against Italy. That was rather a bit of a disappointment.
It was indeed, and I think that, of course, people may have overlooked the fact that Jim Corsi played completely spectacular hockey and goal for Canada. I mean, for the Italy.
What about this game now against Sweden? It's a 2-0 lead at this point. Canada very much in contention, and as you say, after a medal, and that's the goal.
Well, I think Brad would probably agree with me if I said you've got to keep the pressure on the Swedes. I'd like to see another goal or two, because if you ever let them off the hook, they get considerably bolder as the game goes on.
Okay, thanks very much, Jim Coleman, syndicated Southern columnist. Always a pleasure to have Jim drop by. And as you saw there at the bench, Wayne Gretzky getting some medical attention after that last collision in the Team Sweden zone, and appeared to get a stick in the face. He's being attended to at the Team Canada bench. Gretzky and Reinhardt have been the goal scorers for Canada. Here's Bob Gainey going after it. He's checked by Eriksson. Now it's rolled in front. Cicerelli trying to get a shot, and Samuelsson had him tied up, and he couldn't get control of the puck. The final 3 minutes of the opening period. Lundqvist is number 11. Cicerelli jams Samuelsson against the boards, trying to get the puck loose, and it's just dumped out to center where Rick Green has it. Green, 6-year veteran of the Washington Capitals, clears it in. Volotello out of the net. Here's Propp in after it, and it's taken by Tommy Sherline. Sherline has trouble. Here's Propp's shot, and that sailed right through the crease and comes back out to center ice to Reinhardt. Canada leading 2-0 as Hartsburg's long shot is gloved by Volotello, and he drops it at the side of the net. He's not had a penalty so far in the game. As Sundstrom, who has 5 goals for Sweden in the championship, dropped it back to Samuelsson. Now Sweden on the attack again. This is Eriksson over the line. He tried to get it to number 17, Sundstrom, but that failed. Eriksson slow to get back into the play as he was given a stiff check at the Team Canada line. Sundstrom loses the puck to Craig Hartsburg. Hartsburg back for Canada, clears it into the Swedish zone. The final 2 minutes of period number 1. And Canada leading 2-0 on goals by Gretzky and Reinhardt. It's kept in by Bobby Clarke, and Sweden comes right back again. Number 20 is John Eriksson. Eriksson got the pass up on the right over 2 lines, and it's called on the offside. And we'll be back with more on the championships on CTV in a moment.
When you want a real lemony tasting pie filling, try the lemon pie filling from Sheriff's with its exclusive mini bud formulation to give you all the lemon flavor you want. So delicious, so lemony, and so easy to make, because only Sheriff comes with the sugar already added. No other lemon pie filling tastes quite like Sheriff's.
If we took a long-lasting Duracell battery, shaped it like this, added a high-impact handle, a flashing safety light, and a swivel head with a beam visible up to half a mile, and called it a DuraBeam, what would you say?
It's gotta last.
Right, and it'll shine bright even after 2 years in storage. DuraBeam, in a full range of sizes. DuraBeam, powered by Duracell. To last.
Welcome back to the ice hall in Helsinki, Finland. Canada leading Team Sweden 2-0. Another capacity crowd witnessing this game at the World Hockey Championship. Giles, a pass to Sittler. On the right to Mark Napier. Napier getting set. His drive, and that's blocked by defenseman Mats Tallin. Tallin, number 4, cleared it on the right side. Sweden coming out to center ice. This is Sundstrom. His pass on the right to Jan Eriksson. He has trouble, but in to help out is Alpes Oxen. Giles slapped it off the boards. He was checked by Patrick Sundstrom. And now Giles behind the net for Team Canada with Kevin Lowe. Giles takes the pass. He's watched there by Eriksson, returns it to Kevin Lowe. 1 minute left to play in the opening period. Puck is cleared ahead. Number 20 goes after it. That's Eriksson over the Team Canada line. Tried to get a pass to Olsen, and it's brought back by Barber. Gretzky's back out there. He goes after the puck, bumped by Peter Anderson. Barber in front to 5, and it just failed to click as he reached out for that pass. Now Sweden has it again. Peter Hallander. Hallander on the right side to Anderson. Anderson, a pass up the middle. This is Matt Naslund. Naslund coming over the Team Canada line. He's stopped. It's fired off the boards. Backhanded there by Olsen. Now 5 is given a stiff jolt by Peter Hallander. 17 seconds remaining in the opening period as John Van Boxmeer into his own zone coming up on the left. Gretzky takes the pass at center. Trying to get by Anderson. Stops, goes back, picks up the puck. 5 seconds left in the opening period. And the play comes out to center ice, and that'll do it as the horn goes to end the first period of play. A very impressive 20 minutes for Team Canada as Gretzky and Reinhardt score goals. And it's Canada leading Team Sweden 2-0. You're watching the World Hockey Championship on CTV.
The 107th Preakness Stakes live on CTV May 15th. It's the second jewel in horse racing's Triple Crown. From Pimlico, the Preakness Stakes on CTV May 15th.
We are serving notice to the car builders of the world that Chrysler Engineering stands for quality, durability, and outstanding value. Chrysler will back that statement 3 ways with a 5-year, 80,000-kilometer protection plan. First, engine and powertrain protection. Second, scheduled maintenance. Third, rust perforation protection, all at no extra cost. 5 years or 80,000 kilometers. If you can find a car that's built better or backed better, buy it.
Dodge and Plymouth dealers have full details.
Welcome back to Finland. This is Bernie Pascal with Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell. And it's Canada leading Team Sweden by a score of 2-0 on first period goals by Reinhardt and Wayne Gretzky. Matt Stalin has trouble with the puck, and it's jammed at the side of the Team Sweden net by goaltender Valitalo. Canada's last medal at the World Championships was a bronze in 1978. Canada's last gold medal 1961, when the Trail Smoke Eaters won the World Hockey Championship. Barber with 7 goals in this tournament, number 7. Gets the draw to 5, his shot, that's knocked down. Loose puck there, it's knocked to the side by Eriksson. Eriksson helped out by Hallander. The puck comes to the center ice area, and it's brought in by Eriksson. Here's Eriksson, watched by Barber. Spins around in the corner. Eriksson still has it to Sundstrom behind the net. He tried to get it in front, and Hartsburg checked him. Hartsburg, number 4 for Canada. We've not had a penalty so far in this game. Barber been wide open. A lot of good skating. Here's Reinhardt coming in, trying to set it in front to Barber. It's intercepted. Comes back now to his Oxen. In over the line, his shot. That's picked out of the air by goaltender Joe Malash. And Brad, a teammate of yours with Minnesota, he's played well today.
Well, Gilles has, he's an excellent goalie and really stands up really well in there, and I'm sure glad he's in Minnesota because I sure like playing in front of him.
Brad, what's the key of being successful against Sweden today? You're suggesting keep 2 men in?
I think, keep 2 men on the puck. The first guy in, go in there and try to make him to force him to do something, and have the second guy right in on top of them. And we seem to do that really well in the first period, and that, forced them into making some bad passes.
Now this is Kevin Lowe, number 12 for Canada. Gets it ahead to Bob Gainey. Back to Lowe. He slaps it. And it's brought back now by number 9, Naslund's drive. And that's off the stick of Gilles Malash. Puck is loose in the Canadian zone. That shot goes wide as Olsen let it go. Missed by about 2 feet. Trying to pick that top right-hand side. After the puck for Canada, Bobby Smith trying to get out. It takes a weird bounce and goes behind the net. Now Smith after the puck again. He got it to the line, but not out. Kept in by Sweden as Canada being pressed in their own zone. Lowe will try again. Gives it to Gainey. He's stopped. Anderson's drive, that's knocked down. And Cicerelli has it for Team Canada. Cicerelli, Bob Gainey, and Bobby Smith. Cicerelli's over the line, spins around, and knocked by Erickson, and both players fall in the corner. Smith trying to dig the puck loose. Cicerelli in there to help out. And Cicerelli's hauled down by Erickson and pinned to the ice behind the Sweden net. Anderson, number 3, gets set a long shot. That's a rising drive over the top of the net. Ulander. Get it in front. Can't get a shot. Here's an opportunity, and Malak stops that. And it's tossed off the boards to center. Samuelsson of Sweden. Canada leading by a score of 2-0. As the pass this time to Ulander. He was knocked off stride, and Gartner has it for Team Canada. This is Gartner up on the left side, coming in with Brian Kropp. He's hauled down, and there's our first penalty, a hooking infraction, as Gartner was hauled down as he tried to make a play at the Sweden line.
Well, Bernie, you know, we talked about this all yesterday and today again, that we're having the Canadian ref, Terry Gregson, that he's not going to do any favors for us, and, you know, he has to be legitimate on both sides, and we know that. And a couple times out there tonight, if maybe we hit a different official from another country, that we might have been in a little bit of trouble, or we might have had some power plays. But right now, he just seems to be calling the play, you know, pretty even, and right there was definitely a penalty.
So Canada is on the power play now. Hartsburg is on defense with Reinhardt. It's Trop, Howardchuk, and Gartner, the forward line for Canada. That play is broken up by Patrick Sundstrom. Now Gartner shoots it in. Going in after it, Hellander gets to it. Howardchuk trapped the puck and then got it outside the line. Hartsburg sends it right back into the Team Sweden line. Dale Howardchuk, number 18, along the boards, gives it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt passes to Hartsburg, getting set. His shot, that's blocked by the defense, Tallinn. Hartsburg again, drops it into the corner to Gartner. Kropp is knocked down in front. There's a shot. That's off the skate of number 8, Hellander. Reinhardt to Dale Howardchuk. Back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt for Canada to Howardchuk. Fakes the shot. Sends it over to the other side to Hartsburg. His drive, and that's knocked down and taken by Isaacson, and it's cleared off the boards into the Team Canada zone. 1 minute remaining in the Sweden penalty to Mats Ulander for hooking. Barber brings the puck up for Canada. Over the line, heading for the net is Gretzky. 5 behind, trying to get it to someone. It comes back to the line. There's a shot by Lowe, right on. And Valatello makes the save. You're watching the World Hockey Championship on CTV.
There you go. 10 good pictures out of 10.
Let's see. Ooh, nice. Huh? Beautiful. But you only have 9.
10. See what a difference the sun camera makes? Polaroid 600 speed film on a piece of the sun can give you great pictures in any light.
Nifty. You always get 10 out of 10?
You can get 20 out of 20.
Well, that's all your fingers and all your toes.
That's 24.
Oh.
See what a difference it makes.
GMC is a big name in trucks with some great little news. Introducing the Little Rig, GMC's new S15, a new small GMC with an available long bed and V6 engine so it can really haul. And when it comes to economy, it has exceptionally good mileage ratings. But it can work like a truck. GMC's new Little Rig. See your dealer soon and jump into one. At GMC, trucks are what we're all about.
Welcome back to Helsinki, Finland. This is Bernie Pascal, along with Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell, who's sitting out this game today. And we're pleased to have him up in our play-by-play area, helping out with the color commentary. Here's Van Foxmeer's shot. That's stopped by Valatello and goes high over the glass and out of play. And Canada, Brad, getting the scoring opportunities on this man advantage.
Well, they're moving the puck really well, and they're getting it back to the point, and you can see the defensemen are trying to move to the middle to get a better angle on their shots, and they're getting them on the net. And but Sweden's doing really a good job of keeping our guys out in front of the net.
Brad, they've just made an official change. They've given the first goal now to Gretzky. As we called it initially, Reinhardt was in front of the net with Gretzky. The pass from Barber, they've given the goal now to Gretzky, so he has both goals in this game for Canada. Here's Lowe getting set. His shot, that hit a player in front. Gretzky hit the side of the net. Gretzky has the puck. In front, here's a drive. Good save by Valatello. Oh, what a scoring opportunity there. Bill Barber and Gretzky combining, and 5 also in front as Gretzky moved the puck with authority. 13 seconds left in the power play, and that Valatello has been sharp.
Well, we can see why that Wayne Gretzky got as many points as he has, because he just, you know, super around the net and made a great play to Bill Barber there, and Billy maybe just hesitated to just half a second or so, and he was right there to make the save.
Wayne Gretzky with 513 NHL points in 3 seasons. This campaign, he had 212. He has both goals in this game for Canada, one unassisted, the other an assist to Rick Green. Canada on the power play, losing the puck. It's brought over the line. Number 19, that's Hasse Scher. He clears it around, and Mark Napier brings it out as Sweden is back at full strength. Over the line, Clarke has it. Well, got away with an offside there. Here's Clarke's shot, and that's gloved by Valatello, and both teams at full strength. Canada leading the game by a score of 2-0. Over the line now is Thomas Rundqvist. And the puck takes a weird bounce off the board. Napier can't control it. Rundqvist back to the line. That shot deflected and goes high and out of play. Canada, after a bronze medal, a victory today would assure Canada of a bronze. And then they need some cooperation from the Soviet Union when the Soviets play Czechoslovakia later. And if the Soviets win that game and Canada wins this, well, they'd have a silver medal. And that's something I know you and the players are really looking forward to, Brad.
Bernie, I'm really looking forward to it. I was with the team in '78 when we won the bronze in Czechoslovakia, and so this would really be another step in my pocket.
Canada leading this one 2-0. Here's Bob Gainey going after the puck. Gainey chased by his oxen. The puck goes loose at the side. Gainey in front with Cicerelli, and it just took a weird bounce. He couldn't get a shot. Now the puck comes back into the Team Canada zone. Reinhardt, number 8, has it for Canada. Reinhardt gives it to Craig Hartsburg. He slaps it off the board. Reinhardt of the Calgary Flames ahead to Gainey, reaching for the pass, and it just rolled off the end of his stick. Peter Hallander in the corner. Gainey ran into the Swedish player. Now his oxen trying to dig it loose. Here's Cicerelli trying to get a shot, and he gets a weak drive. There's a penalty coming up, a holding infraction, as Cicerelli was hauled down. You're watching the World Hockey Championship on CTV.
The most famous car race in the world is on CTV Sunday, May 30th. More than $1 million is at stake in the Indianapolis 500.
In the past, this older oil well might have stopped producing with more than 70% of the oil still in the ground. That's because in many cases, oil below the ground is found in formations like this sponge, except the sponge is often solid rock. But now enhanced recovery techniques like steam injection can recover much more of that oil. This is one way Canada benefits from research and development by the oil and gas industry. That's something worth understanding. And we believe energy solutions begin with understanding.
When you're looking for love, you find yourself doing some very funny things.
Take me.
Huh?
When you're by yourself.
Alan, I can't go to bed with you.
Why?
Because you're short and you're weird.
Who told you? Super One, a very funny movie.
Starts Friday at the Plaza and other famous players' theaters. Consult your listings.
So Canada on the power play again. Hallander is off for holding. Canada leading 2-0. The puck cleared into the Swedish zone. This is Barber behind the net. Gives it to Rick Five. Five looking for someone. Drops it back to the Team Canada captain, Bill Barber. Here's Hartsburg getting set. Fakes the shot. Five off the net as it hits the side. Barber has it again, trying to roll it in front. Here's Hartsburg's shot. That stops the rebound. As Valatello made the initial save, and Canada looking for the rebound. The puck just bounced away. Hartsburg behind his own net now for Team Canada. He's checked by Patrick Sundstrom. Now a pass up the middle. Canada on the attack. Over the line is 5. What a shot. And that's missed the net. Barber keeps it in for Canada as he bumps with Holtz's action. Hartsburg over. Here's 5. Gretzky shot and stopped by Valentino, and Gretzky deflected it in front. And we're happy to have with us now Aggie Kuklewicz, who has been involved in World Hockey Championships for many years as a player and very instrumental in organizing Team Canada's preparations here. Aggie, first off, let's comment on this last play.
You know, Bertie, we're in the past, we've had some trouble with our specialty teams. After playing together for a while, the boys are beginning to play the way they can, the way they played in the National Hockey League.
And they're on the power play here. This is Lowe getting it over. Canada with 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Hallander, leading 2-0. Moving the puck with authority. Brian Propp dropped it behind the net. Here's Howard Chuck trying to get it in front. He's checked and it comes out to center right. Kevin Lowe, number 12. He's forced back by Jan Eriksson. Gets the puck again. Lowe straight up the middle for Canada. The pass intended on the right. Propp trying to get it. He's knocked off stride. Eriksson has lost his stick. Goes after the puck. Here's Propp. Propp drops it there. Howard Chuck gets it back to the line. Van Bucksmeer. And that's kicked out by Valentino. Here's Lowe keeping it in for Canada. Gives it to Howard Chuck. Gartner behind the net. Takes the pass. Propp is right in front. Here's Gartner. Back to Howard Chuck. His shot. That went off the skate of number 14, Eriksson. And Aggie, back to you. One has to be impressed the way Team Canada's played in the World Championship.
Well, with these, our team is now adjusting to the big ice surface. In the National Hockey League, the rinks are a lot smaller, and the boys shoot from pretty far out, and it's a good shot on the net. But here, you must keep the puck low in order to create scoring opportunities. Team Canada is doing that. A lot of rebounds are coming out now, and we're getting more scoring opportunities than we did at the very start of the tournament. And that's one of the differences we have right now with our specialty team.
Okay, Aggie, we'll get back to you in a moment here as the Team Canada players get into position with 11 seconds remaining in the power play. Hallander in the box for Team Sweden. Rick Green going after it. It's cleared around the boards. This is Ulander. He finds a spot and lifts it back into the Team Canada zone. And Darryl Sittler of the Philadelphia Flyers. Sittler, number 27, as Hallander returns to the ice. Both teams at full strength. Canada on 2 first-period goals by Wayne Gretzky, leading 2-0. Now it's Green. He clears it into the corner. After it there is Mark Napier. Slapped it off the boards. Both teams at full strength at this point in the game. And the puck is dumped out to center. Rick Green slips and falls, but got the pass to Bobby Clarke. And Clarke shoots it into the Swedish zone. Back there is Thomas Eriksson. Eriksson cleared it to the left side. The pass comes out to center, deflected over now to Hasse Scher, and he couldn't control it. And Canada's Rick 5 backhands it in again. Eriksson setting up again for Team Sweden to Samuelsson. Samuelsson gets the puck out to center. Here's a chance now for Sweden, a long shot, and that's off the stick of Scher, stopped by Gilles Melange. Gretzky all alone at center. Here's Gretzky coming in. Colleen trying to catch up. Barber, he scores! Bill Barber on a perfect setup from Wayne Gretzky, and it's 3-0 for Team Canada. Aggie Kuklewicz, Canada, right in this one. Another spectacular goal and a great play by Gretzky.
Well, you know, the Soviets were so-so with regards to Gretzky at the very start of the tournament. But the last game against the Soviets and the last game against the Czechs, when Gretzky threaded those passes for a breakaway goal by Barber and a great scoring opportunity by Rick 5, and tonight again, they turned around to me and said to me, yes, he is as great as he is.
Well, Gretzky gets a big assist there, and Aggie, I know the players, it's been a long season for them. They're all looking forward to the return home tomorrow, and they'll be heading back to Canada on Air Canada from Frankfurt. They're all anxious to get home.
They're anxious, but I have a very nice comment that I want you to hear about after we have a chance here.
Okay, then Sundstrom has the puck here for Sweden. It's dropped back to the line. Canada leading by a score of 3-0. Gretzky has 2 goals and 1 assist. That last scoring play, Barber from Gretzky and Reinhardt at 8:47. Now Gretzky again has it at center. Coming in with Barber. Gretzky setting up, and a shot, he scores! Gretzky scores for Canada, and they're off the bench. It's 4-0 for Team Canada. as Gretzky scores again.
And you know, one of the things yesterday afternoon, Gretzky and I and Bob Gainey were sitting around the lobby. We were talking about how long the season has been, starting in August and finishing off while they're still playing. And one of the comments was, what else is there to do other than to play hockey? And that's indicative of the play today. The boys are here and they're enjoying themselves. They're playing hockey and they're enjoying that. They can't be home for the Stanley Cup, but they're certainly going to do something for Canada today.
And I know all Canadians are very proud of this team. They've done an outstanding job representing Canada on and off the ice. You know, when you see the players take time in front of their hotel at the rink before and after games, they're very popular with the young Finnish youngsters here, the young hockey players, the young athletes. And Canada, the Team Canada players go out of their way and spend a lot of time and creating goodwill, signing autographs. And boy, it's heartwarming to see the smiles on the faces of these European youngsters as they meet Team Canada players. 4-0 for Canada. We're in the second period here at the Ice Hall in Helsinki, Finland. Bob Gainey swinging out of his own zone. Gainey clears the puck out to center ice. Dino Cicerelli tried to get it there, and Tommy Sherlin, he gets a pass ahead. Matt Nestlin. With 9.5 left to play in period number 2, the puck is lifted, a bouncing drive, and that's stopped by Gilles Malage. Gainey goes after it. Now Propp trying to get it out. It comes to Dino Cicerelli. Cicerelli to Brian Propp, catching up with it. Propp's shot hits the side of the net. And it's Tommy Sherlin behind the net. Howardchuk in there for checking. Gartner steals the puck, and Howardchuk just failed to get a shot, but he has possession. He's taken out of the play momentarily by Sundstrom. Then the puck is hooked away, and Sweden has it once again. Sherlin's over the line. Sherlin gets it to Matt Naslund. Now Green, he collides heavily in the boards as he slipped, and the puck is cleared out to center ice. Where Gartner has it for Canada. Good move to get around Eriksson, but then he slipped and fell. Propp shoots the puck in. After it there is Tommy Samuelsson. Gets it again in behind his own net. Pass comes ahead, number 19, that's Hasse Scher. Scher then overskated the puck, and it slapped off the board and down the ice into the Sweden zone. It'll be icing against Team Canada. We'll have more on the World Hockey Championships on CTV in a moment.
We'd like to take you into a new stratosphere of home video excellence. The VidStar system from JVC. The extraordinary HR7650 features full-function wireless remote control, front panel cassette loading, 105-channel cable-ready capacity, shuttle search, and stereophonic sound with Dolby noise reduction. JVC developed the VHS system. That's why JVC Video is the choice of people who know.
Before you buy your new home, ask yourself, will it be what you expected when you first bought it? When you make any major purchase, you expect and get a warranty. Why then do so many people overlook builder reputation and warranty when they buy a new home? At New West, we put our reputation on the line with every home we build, and we back it up with a 10-year warranty that no other builder offers. Visit New West Homes. We build quality, quality that meets your expectations for years to come.
Welcome back to the Ice Hall in Helsinki, Finland. Canada leading 4-0 as Eriksson's shot goes over the top of the net. Gretzky has 3 goals for Canada, Bill Barber the other. In goal for Canada, Gilles Malage, and Balatalo is the goaltender for Sweden. As Canada brings the puck out, Napier clears it in. Sittler going after it there, but getting to it first was Hasse Scher. And Sweden has possession again. The pass comes out to Thomas Rundqvist, and it's rolled off his stick, and they're forced back into their own zone. Eriksson, a lead pass, trying to get it ahead to Hasse Scher, and it goes in. Icing is waved off. 7.5 minutes left to play in period number 2 as Hartensburg has it. Here's Hartsburg, a pass now, up the middle to Bobby Clarke. Clarke coming in with Darryl Sittler. Now Sittler heads to the bench. Puck is slapped off the boards by Clarke, and he heads to the bench on a line change. Peter Hallander behind his own goal. Hooked by Gretzky. The pass comes up on the left side. Intended for Matt Ulander. That failed. Now Giles goes after the loose puck, and Kevin Lowe. Lowe slaps it to Giles. Giles on the right side, coming up to his own blue line to center ice. The pass on the right. Here's Barber. Gretzky heading for the front of the net. Barber in front. Hit shot, and that bounced wide. Loose puck at the side, brought in front by Gretzky. Here's Gretzky. His backhander off the arm of Bellatello. And Gretzky circling the complete net there, and Bellatello had to be sharp to make the save. Rundqvist gets the pass ahead. After it now is number 15 is Oxen. He cleared it around in the Team Canada zone. 5 lifts it out to center. Gretzky's after it for Team Canada. Here's Gretzky in front, and he got a shot just as he hit the ice. Sundstrom. What an afternoon for Wayne Gretzky. 3 goals already in the game, and we're in the second period. Now back for Team Sweden as Ulf is Axel. In behind the net. Canada going end to end now as Bobby Smith has it. Smith is over the line with Gainey. Smith trying to get a shot, and he can't. He's too well covered. And they go end to end. Now Sweden coming back. This is number 17, Patrick Sundstrom. He's written off the play there by Van Foxmeer and knocked against the board. Number 20 for Sweden, that's Jan Eriksson. Back to the line, a shot. That's taken by Eriksson, and it was deflected. Dino Cicerelli for Team Canada, pass to Bob Gainey. Coming in with Bobby Smith. Gainey's shot, and kicking out the right pad was Bellatello, although it was off the net. Canada leading 4-0. Long shot over the top of the Team Canada net. Propp is after it. He's chased back there by Peter Anderson. Propp right in front of his own net. Then he's checked by Ovi Olsen, who has the puck now. Coming over the line with Neslin, a shot. And that goes wide of the Team Canada goal, and it's cleared off the boards down the ice. But it's right on goaltender Bellatello. And Brad, it's been going at quite a pace here.
Well, have we heard a whistle in the last 5 minutes? I don't know. I don't think I have.
There's a shot in front. Gainey, as he got a drive, was knocked to the ice. Or Propp. Now it's Canada again. Dale Howardchuk in front. Oh, that hit the post. Propp knocked one off the post as he was set up by Dale Howardchuk. Puck dumped back into the corner. This is Tommy Sherline. Sherline gets it out to center. This is Craig Hartsburg. Hartsburg lifts it. It bounces into the Sweden zone. And Sittler tried to come up with it. He does. Here's Napier, and he couldn't get a shot. As Canada really putting on the pressure to Sweden now in the late going of period number 2. That's broken up by Thomas Eriksson. Pass comes over the line, taken by Sittler. Hartsburg then laps it into the Team Sweden line. After it, there is Mark Napier. Napier gives it to Bobby Clarke. It's cleared to the line. Giles getting set. Giles in front, and that bounced just over Clarke's stick. Kevin Lowe now for Canada. His shot, that missed the target. Giles keeps it in. After it is Matt Colleen. They jam it against the boards. It's knocked loose by Napier. Back to Giles. Giles over to Kevin Lowe, and it took a weird hop, and he couldn't control it. Goes deep into his own zone. Lowe for Canada. A pass to Clarke. In with Sittler. Here's Sittler, a weak backhander. That's stopped by Bellatello as he was set in by Clarke. Now the puck comes to Thomas Rundqvist. He's stopped by Clarke. Boy, it's been a long time since we've had a whistle in this one with Canada leading 4-0. Puck is slapped off the stick back into the Team Sweden zone. Rundqvist, number 11. Both teams at full strength. The pass intended on that right side for Lindblom. Now it's knocked ahead and taken by number 12. That's Matt Ulander. His shot on the net, stopped by Gilles Meloche. Meloche and Greg Millen have been splitting the goaltending for Canada in this World Championship, and both have played well. 5 cleared it off the boards. It's taken there by Jan Eriksson. Into the corner, Eriksson goes. Got the pass in front for Hasse Scher, but he was checked and couldn't get a shot. Canada on the attack again. This is 5 with Gretzky in front. Gretzky swung at the puck, but just failed to get a solid contact with it. Now it bounces in front. Here's Barber trying to get it. 5 takes a swing at the puck and misses. and Sweden comes right back again. This is Eriksson over the line trying to get a shot. He's taken out of the play by Van Foxmeer, and it'll be a holding penalty to Canada. You're watching the World Hockey Championship on CTV.
Next Saturday, preceding the Derby on CTV's Wide World of Sports, see live coverage of a non-title featherweight bout between Beard and Kaba.
When you're feeling up and your friends are near, get a laugh that's right. That's a laugh that's right. All you want in a beer. Want in a beer. Now ain't that nice? Laugh that's light on ice. Tastes light and smooth and goes down so nice. So nice, so nice. Get a laugh that's right out of the ice.
Hey, kid. First day on the job and green as grass. Have to tell them about job-rated boots, puncture plate sole, steel toe cap, one-piece bellows tongue. Gotta fit right and feel good. These Greb job-rated are the best boots for the buck I ever bought. Look at that. He's already got a pair. Okay, let's put those new boots to work.
Great boots for your buck. Greb, job-rated.
Back at the ice hall in Helsinki, Finland. Sweden on the power play. A shot stopped by Zilmalash. They score on the rebound, but the goal is disallowed. As NHL referee Gregson, right on the spot there, waved it off immediately. A shot was taken, stopped by Zilmalash, and here you'll see it on the replay. Watch the initial save by Malash, and then the referee rules it was kicked in. There it is. Good call by the referee, Gregson. So on the power play, Sweden almost getting a goal there, but it's disallowed. Well, there's no question about that. It was kicked in. So Canada, a man short. Van Foxmeer is in the penalty box for holding. 17:31, the time of the penalty. We have the chief scout of the Edmonton Oilers with us, Barry Fraser, who's been watching all the games and practices here at the World Championship. Barry, first off, your comments on Team Canada's performance over here.
Well, I think they've got better and better as the games have gone along, and particularly in this game where they're playing a very strong forechecking game and haven't given Sweden the opportunity to really come out with a momentum of 5 players coming down the ice. That's why in the 4-0 lead.
You know, it's the old story, I guess, trying to get a team together in just a matter of days, but it's really been paying dividends. You know, the last 2 games against the Soviets, the game against Czechoslovakia, and this one today.
Certainly is, and they played very well. And I know in the past that we've been always thinking about playing the Russians. And this game, I think the boys were really prepared, and they know the silver medal's on the line, and they've come to play, and we're in very good shape out there right now. Had the momentum of the game all the way.
And Team Sweden, I know Brad Maxwell mentioned that the players, you know, you go into a game like this. Although it's not really one of the hockey powers, you have to have a great deal of respect. They're a young hockey team, well-disciplined.
Well, you know, everybody likes to beat the Canadians, and they're no different than anybody else. And they say that they haven't got their pros with them, and they want to prove they're every bit as good as the fellows playing over across the pond. So that's the type of psych job you get every time you play any of these European teams.
Okay, Barry, a pleasure having you drop by, and I know you have some outstanding European talent on the Edmonton Oilers, and no doubt we'll see more in the future, because I know you have quite an association with the European hockey bodies. Thank you very much, Barry Fraser.
Thank you, Bernie.
Final 30 seconds of this game, and the puck is cleared down the ice back into the Sweden zone, and it's icing called against Team Canada. We'll be back with more on the World Hockey Championships on CTV.
Next Saturday, see the 108th running of the Kentucky Derby. Be with CTV for 90 minutes of live coverage from Churchill Downs.
Datsun is the one truck everyone is trying. Datsun is the one truck everyone is buying. Datsun is a great half-ton, fully ranked forward. Good
Priced right, fantastic. With automatic, power steering, gas or diesel, king cab, and 4x4. Datsun half tons are #1 for all the right reasons.
Datsun is the one. Datsun is the one.
We're gonna take your thirst. We're gonna break your thirst. We're gonna beat that heat, 'cause we're not too sweet. We're the champagne of ginger ale. Cool, ginger ale, cool. We're gonna come on bold. We're gonna come on cold. We're gonna beat that heat, 'cause we're not too sweet. We're the champagne of ginger ale. Canada Dry.
Face off in the Team Canada zone with Canada leading Sweden by a score of 4-0. The puck goes to Reinhardt, forced back by Happy Scherer. Now trying to get it out. Scherer is dumped in front of the net. There'll be a penalty to Team Canada as it's cleared to Eriksson. His rising shot. That almost hit Reinhardt and goes wide. 5 seconds left. Gainey touches it. And here's the tripping penalty coming up to Team Canada's Craig Hartsburg. So Canada just killing off the penalty, Brad, and now they have to do it all over again.
Well, Terry was right there to watch that one, and Craig maybe just in front of the net just wanted to do a little too much interference with the player, and Terry was right there to call it.
There it is, pointed out on the replay. Hartsburg is penalized, and it's called tripping. That's the infraction here. So just after Van Boxmeer returns from his holding penalty, Hartsburg's in the box. At 19:53 is the time. Marshall Johnston, what a job he and the coaching staff have done. Red Berenson and Dave King, along with general manager Max McNabb. Canada leading this game 4-0. The face-off to the right of Gilles Melange. Bobby Clarke's out there for Canada. It's taken by Reinhardt, bumps against the boards by Uhlander. Gainey goes after it, and the horn goes to end period number 2. And Canada leads Sweden by a score of 4-0. We'll be back with period number 3 as our CTV coverage continues in a moment.
May 15th is a Super Sports Saturday on CTV. In addition to Wide World of Sports, you'll see live coverage of the Memorial Cup.
Is Gillette Foamy thick and rich enough to stop this super sports car? No. Is Foamy thick and rich enough to support this levitating lady? No. Is Foamy thick and rich enough to hold back this halfback?
No. But if you want a clean, close shave, it's more than thick and rich enough.
Team Canada is 1 period away from winning a bronze medal here at the World Hockey Championships. A victory in this game over Sweden will assure Canada of a bronze, and they need cooperation later in the day for the Soviets to beat Czechoslovakia, and Canada would be silver medalists. The 3rd period is underway. Canada into this game today with 10 points, Sweden 4th with 9. But Canada, as we start play in the 3rd period, leading Sweden by a score of 4-0. Wayne Gretzky has 3 goals, and the other Team Canada goal by Barber. Canada's a man short with Hartsburg in the penalty box. Eriksson in the corner for Sweden on the power play, leaves it there for Ulf Isaksson. Isaksson drops it back to the line. Lindblom's shot into the corner, that's deflected, and they have possession again. Sweden trying to get a goal here. Pass comes over to Jan Eriksson. His shot. That hit his own teammate, Ulf Isaksson. Comes back now to Eriksson into the corner to Isaksson. And he sends it to the opposite side. Comes back to the line. That drive is knocked down in front as it hit Isaksson, and Canada breaks it up. And the puck goes back into the Team Sweden zone. Now the pass comes out to number 10. This is Tommy Sherlin, one of 13 players appearing in his first World Championship. That shot was stopped by goaltender Gilles Meloche. A bit of a juggling act, but made the save. Patrick Sundstrom, number 17, gets it back to the line. This is Anderson. Sweden setting up the shot, and that was knocked down as it hit the skate of Ulf Isaksson right in front of the net. Sundstrom, now it comes over to Eriksson. Eriksson, a shot, hits the side of the net. After it there is Ulf Isaksson. Clears it off the boards, kept in by number 14, Jan Eriksson. Patrick Sundstrom trying to dig the puck loose. Sundstrom, the leading point getter for Sweden in the championship, has 5 goals and 2 assists, drafted by the Vancouver Canucks. His twin brother, Peter Sundstrom, who has 3 goals in the championship, drafted by the New York Rangers. But Peter Sundstrom is not playing. He's out with a shoulder injury. He was drafted by the Rangers. And Patrick Sundstrom, 20 years of age, drafted by the Vancouver Canucks. Although both players are anxious to play in the NHL, Patrick was telling us this morning that they'd really like to play on the same NHL team. Canada leading this one 4-0. The puck is taken by Peter Anderson. Now it comes up on the left side. Mats Naslund, his shot, and that's off a stick as he was checked by Van Boxmeer. Naslund trying to get the puck loose. Mats Naslund, drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. He has 2 goals and 4 assists in the championship. That shot right on, stopped by Balatello. And they hold it at the side there. The officials get in quick. And Brad, what would be the strategy now? Team Canada leading by 4.
Well, Bernie, I think the team still has to play the same way they have in the previous 2 periods. Really can't sit back. Sweden get a 1 goal, and, then we could really be in trouble.
We'll be back with more on the World Championships in a moment.
The train of the future is here. Introducing Via Rail Canada's LRC train. It will get you where you're going more smoothly than ever before, more comfortably than ever before. Via's LRC train. It's a big step into the future, another step in upgrading services along the Quebec City to Windsor corridor, announcing a new era in intercity travel, the Via LRC train.
Now's the time to buy a Seiko watch at People's Jewelers. Every Seiko, from the bold to the elegant, every Seiko in our complete selection is priced to offer you excellent value. In most cases, you'll find People's pricing is lower than discount prices elsewhere. And each Seiko bought at People's Jewelers is unconditionally, yes, unconditionally guaranteed for 1 full year. So come in today for People's low Seiko prices. People's Jewelers, excellent value from the Diamond People.
This is Bernie Pascal, along with Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell, working with us as color commentator. And Canada leading Sweden by a score of 3-0, or 4-0. Gretzky has 3 goals. Here's Howard Chuck in front. Score. Canada's Mike Gartner makes it 5-0. Gartner deflecting the shot from Howard Chuck. Big play, Brad, as Howard Chuck played it perfectly.
Well, you can see here in the replay that Gardner taking a man out behind the net, losing the puck. Howard Chuck shoots it. Gardner coming out of the corner just gives it a little tip and beats him on the short side.
So Gartner, his 3rd goal of the championship. There it is. Fooling the goaltender Balatello as he starts to move to the left, and the deflection just catching that short side. So Gartner of the Washington Capitals, he was with Team Canada last year in Sweden. And he makes it 5-0 here in the 3rd period. It's called on an offside at the Team Sweden line. Next year's World Hockey Championship will be in Germany with the championship round in Munich starting April 16th. And the World Junior Championships will be held in Leningrad in the Soviet Union starting December 26th. Fans have been very supportive here in Finland and Tampere and in Helsinki. The crowds in the neighborhood of a total of 200,000. That's more than they had expected. And the sellout crowd for this game today with Canada leading Sweden by a 5-0 count. Now they come back up over the line. This is Howard Chuck, gets it over, a shot. Gartner heading for the front of the net, just failed to catch up to it. Canada with possession again. Howard Chuck. He's hauled down inside the Swedish line, and number 15, Ulf Isaksson. Isaksson gets a pass to Patrick Sundstrom, back to Isaksson. Isaksson in over the line, gets a shot. That's stopped by Gilles Malage. And it comes to the line. Trying to keep it in there was Isaksson. It was knocked away from him. Now it comes to Jan Eriksson. He drops it behind his own net, gets the return pass. Eriksson trying to get it ahead to Mats Naslund. That clicks. There's Naslund. Pass for Tommy Charlene, and it was too far for him. Reinhardt of the Calgary Flames in his own zone. A lead pass to Darryl Sittler. Sittler trying to tap it over. Clarke keeps it in, but then lost control of it, and it's taken by Peter Anderson. Off the boards to Eriksson. Eriksson just finds a spot, gets it out to center as Barber looks on. Waiting to get on the ice from the Team Canada bench with Gretzky. Reinhardt slaps the puck off the boards. Hartsburg going after it there. Anderson in deep, keeps it in there, but then it's knocked out of play, and we'll be back with more of our CTV coverage in a moment.
Cutting out, I'm moving out of here. I know I pulled my weight, man. Now I'm really glad I'm here. Me and the boys in our 50s.
Smooth, easy drinking 50. What a beer to share.
Me and the boys in our beer.
Beautiful country, but it must be tough on tires.
Oh, if a tire can make it here, it can make it anywhere. Mine are General all-season radials, Season Track.
What about your family car?
Same roads, same tires.
Season Track. Radial designed for a smooth ride, glass belts for long mileage, and a deep tread for digging in, whatever the weather.
They're tough enough for me. I'll bet they're tough enough for you.
Sooner or later, you'll own Generals.
Now back to the action. Canada in front of Team Sweden by a score of 5-0. The last scoring play was Gartner from Howard Chuck at 3:05 of the third period. Gretzky has 3 goals. That last goal by Gartner, and Barber has also scored in this game for Canada. The puck iced by Sweden, touched by John Van Boxmeer. And I know you have a lot of family out on the West Coast, Brad. We'll give you an opportunity to send along some greetings.
Well, I say hi to my mom and dad and just wish them all the best, and we'll see them soon as I get out of here.
I know the players, although they've enjoyed the World Championships and the stay here, are all anxious to get home. It's been a long season.
Well, for sure. For a lot of players that played in Team Canada, the Canada Cup, they started July and August, so it's been a long year for all the players, and most of them I know are looking forward to a nice summer.
What an outstanding job all the players have done over here, representing not only the NHL, but Canada. Great ambassadors on and off the ice, and Canada looking for a bronze medal in this game. The pass comes to Rundqvist. Rundqvist trying to get by defenseman Rick Green, still has the puck. His shot, that's stopped by Gilles Malage. Now Canada, Barber in with Wayne Gretzky, and Rick Five. Barber in front to Gretzky, and it just bounced away as he tried to control it. Puck is lifted down the ice back into the Team Canada zone. It'll be icing as Green goes back. Icing called against Sweden. There's his Isaksson. He's seen a lot of action in this game, number 15. Sweden has won the world title 3 times. They won their first world championship in 1953, then 1957, and their last gold medal, Sweden won in 1962. Goaltender Millen with head coach Marshall Johnston of Team Canada. Face off in the Sweden zone. It's taken there by Mats Thelin, gets it out to center, and it's slapped off the board. And Giles touches it. Icing called against Sweden. You're watching the World Hockey Championship on CTV.
We are serving notice to the car builders of the world that Chrysler Engineering stands for quality, durability, and outstanding value. Chrysler will back that statement 3 ways with a 5-year, 80,000-kilometer protection plan. First, engine and powertrain protection. Second, scheduled maintenance. Third, rust perforation protection, all at no extra cost. 5 years or 80,000 kilometers. If you can find a car that's built better or backed better, buy it.
Dodge and Plymouth dealers have full details.
The first time you try new Acta throat soothers for minor throat irritation, you're in for a very pleasant surprise. It's a super strong, super fresh feeling you'll find pleasantly surprising, surprisingly soothing.
Acta throat soothers. I could use one.
There you go. New Acta throat soothers from Vicks. Pleasantly surprising, surprisingly soothing.
Both teams at full strength. They'll drop the puck in the Sweden zone to the right of goaltender Valatalo. Little hesitation there from the Finnish linesman. Now he chases the player out, and his Oxen will take the draw. Canada leading by a score of 5-0. We're in the third period at the ice hall in Helsinki, Finland. Eriksson coming up now to the center ice area. He was stopped. Here's Bobby Smith in for Canada. Gainey in front. Smith takes the shot. That stopped. The rebound, Cicerelli. And that was blocked by Valatello. Great scoring opportunity there for Team Canada once again. This is Patrick Sundstrom over the line. Gives the puck to Eriksson. And it's hooked away by Gainey and gets it back to the Sweden blue line. And it's there for number 15 is Oxen. His Oxen comes up on the right side for Sweden. Coming in with Patrick Sundstrom. Drops it over now to number 3, Anderson. He couldn't control it. A break for Team Canada. The pass intended for Cicerelli. That shot off the side of the net. Ryan Propp, number 26 for Canada. Now Patrick Sundstrom brings it back for Sweden. Here's Sundstrom over the line and then was stopped. And the puck goes back out to center ice. Cleared in by Jan Eriksson. Jill Malash out of the net. Leaves it for Craig Hartsburg, native of Stratford, Ontario. Reinhardt clears the puck ahead. Gartner trying to sweep the puck with one hand on the stick. Missed it. Here's Naslund coming back now for Sweden. Hartsburg takes him out of the play. Canada leading 5-0 is Howardchuk, number 18. Great youngster from the Winnipeg Jets. Selected the Hockey News Rookie of the Year. Got that pass to Sittler, but it was called on the offside at the Team Sweden line. And Canada playing extremely well. 12.5 minutes, Brad, away from that coveted medal, and definitely looks like a bronze, perhaps a silver.
Well, we hope so, and we'll have to see what happens later today. And but teams played just so well tonight. Everything seems to be bouncing. The guys, like I said before, are really psyched up to play, and it shows out on the ice.
You think the Team Canada players would like another shot at the Soviets about now?
I think right now would be an excellent idea, and we'll take them tomorrow. We'd take them in a 4 of best of 7 and do our best on them.
They're a great hockey machine, but Team Canada really made them work for the 2 victories, and Team Canada starting to gel now in brilliant form here at the World Hockey Championships. Canada with 4 wins, 2 losses, and 3 ties, looking for win number 5 today, which would move them into second place ahead of Czechoslovakia. But Czechoslovakia has a game later tonight against the Soviet Union. Weather-wise, it's been beautiful today in Helsinki, an area population of just under 500,000 people. And April 30th is the official arrival of spring in this area, and it's greeted rather enthusiastically. They have bonfires, dancing, parades, and people dressing in native costume as they get ready for the May Day celebrations here in Finland. In this game, Sweden trailing Team Canada 5-0. Mark Napier steers the puck off the board, and it comes ahead now and intercepted there by Jan Eriksson. Now Mark Napier trying to get the puck loose. Eriksson checks him, and Mats Naslund, draft from the Montreal Canadiens, got to his own blue line, was stopped. Here's Gretzky coming in, fakes the shot, gets the puck in front. comes back to the line. Rick Green. He's bumped by Naslund, goes after the puck. Anderson gets in there as well, and they pin it against the boards. And we'll have more on the World Hockey Championships on CTV.
Esta cara atrae mucho la atención. Yo le doy mucha atención también con Gillette Track 2.
So why would I need a Track 2? Because of the beard inside this beard. With Track 2, there's no stubble left to pull on. When I pull off this face, without Track 2, I'd be pulling my hair out. Track 2.
Buena herramienta capitalista.
GMC is a big name in trucks with some great little news. Introducing the Little Rig, GMC's new S15, a new small GMC with an available long bed and V6 engine so it can really haul. And when it comes to economy, it has exceptionally good mileage ratings. But it can work like a truck. GMC's new Little Rig. See your dealer soon and jump into one. At GMC, trucks are what we're all about.
Welcome back to our CTV coverage from Finland with Canada leading 5-0. Lowe, and that's deflected off 5 skates. Rick 5 behind the net. 5, the leading scorer of the Toronto Maple Leafs, to Gretzky. He jams away at the side. And that was stopped by goaltender Balatello. Sweden under a great deal of pressure now. Now they come up with the puck. And it's cleared up on the left side to number 11, Rundqvist. He swings over to the right. Rundqvist. Then he slips and falls, and Canada has possession once again. Here comes 5. Fakes the shot. 5 lets it go, and that didn't miss by much. Gretzky trying to catch up to it, and it's brought out by Rundqvist. Rundqvist, a pass on the left side to Matt Ulander, and it's offside at the Team Canada blue line. Canada, in Olympic and world competition, has won 19 gold, 6 silver, and 5 bronze. Canada's last medal, a bronze in the 78 World Championship. And very much in the running here. They'll have a bronze medal if they defeat Sweden, and they lead 5-0. And also a serious contender for a silver. One of the strongest teams we've had represent Canada in World Championships in several years. Hartsburg banned on that shot as he was in on the left side. And Sweden has possession again. Both teams at full strength. The pass comes to Jan Eriksson. Eriksson lost it to Dino Cicerelli. Now is Oxen trying to get the puck loose. Gainey, Bobby Smith out there for Canada. As Patrick Sundstrom comes at the side of the net. He's upset by Hartsburg. And there will be a penalty, a tripping call to Craig Hartsburg. And that Sundstrom has been a real bright light for Team Sweden, Brad.
Well, he sure has. He's played an excellent game. I think the whole Swedish team has played really well. They've been under a lot of pressure by the Canadian forwards, and it's made it tough back there. Goaltending right to defensive forwards. I think they've played real well.
Sweden won the silver medal last year at the World Championship, and they won a bronze in '79, and then they had a bronze medal at the '80 Olympics at Lake Placid. And in that '80 Olympics, the team from Sweden had a big tie game against Team USA. Of course, the eventual gold medalist for the USA at the '80 Olympics. This is Patrick Sundstrom, number 17. His twin brother out of the lineup with a shoulder injury. The puck cleared down the ice by Darryl Sittler. Canada on 3 goals by Wayne Gretzky, leading 5-0. Gartner and Barber have been the other Team Canada goal scorers. Sweden on the power play now have possession in the Team Canada zone. This is his Oxen. His Oxen gets it back to Matt Tallien. Back to his Oxen. Drops it to Patrick Sundstrom. Sundstrom back to Tallien. Over now to Lindblom. Fakes the shot. Tallien in front. And that's blocked by goaltender Malage. His Oxen trying to dig it loose. Patrick Sundstrom. Eriksson, number 20, in front of the net. It comes back and out of reach for Tallien and goes right back into the Team Sweden zone. Hartsburg with 1:12 remaining in his penalty. Number 3 is Peter Anderson. Anderson got it on the right side to Sundstrom, but that's called on an offside pass. And Canada very effective once again, Brad, in penalty killing.
Well, Bernie, staying real tight in the box, I think, is a big thing, big key for us here. Is we just really want to take the man out in front because we know that they're trying to get the shots from the point, and if, you know, we let our goalie handle that, then everybody else just does their job.
Matt Zoolander looking on. From the Team Sweden bench, Canada a man short here, leading 5-0 as the puck is taken by Ovi Olsen, number 23, in his own zone. Tried to get it to Anderson, and Brian Propp has it for Canada, gives it to Kevin Lowe. Lowe, number 12, first-round draft pick in '79 from the Edmonton Oilers, 23 years of age, on defense with Giles of the Minnesota North Stars. Now Tommy Charlene gets the puck ahead. Sweden up to the Team Canada line. Naslund shoots it in, and it's called on the offside. With 33 seconds remaining in the Team Canada penalty. Hartsburg in the penalty box for tripping. I mentioned the coaching staff of Team Canada. Red Berenson, he was the scoring leader here at the World Hockey Championships in 1959. And Marshall Johnston competed in several championships, and in the '68 championships, Marshall Johnson was 5th in the scoring. Of course, the other member of the coaching staff, Dave King from the University of Saskatchewan, coached Canada to the World Junior Championship this past winter. Now deep into his own zone, Tommy Samuelson, number 2. Charlene skated right by him, and the puck is brought out to Erickson on the left. He shoots it into the Team Canada corner. Green in after it there. Bob Gainey breaks that up as Hartsburg is back on the ice. Canada successfully killing off the penalty. This is Olsen. Olsen of Sweden gets it over now. A chance for Samuelson. Samuelson in front. And that shot goes wide as Naslund was set up in front. Naslund drops it into the corner again. Gets the return pass, and the shot is blocked by Rick Green. Now Sweden's trying to move the puck with authority. We have another delayed penalty coming up. It'll be an interference infraction. And we'll have more on the World Hockey Championships in a moment.
Next Saturday.
Everybody thinks that sunshine is good for pictures.
It's not?
Well, not when it throws shadows.
Like when?
Like now.
So?
So, Polaroid put a piece of the sun in their sun camera. And new 600-speed film. See what a difference the sun camera makes?
Oh, I like it. But what does it do in good light?
Well, then we touch up the small shadows. Mixing in our light can make any picture better.
What's it cost to get a piece of the sun?
Oh, just shipping and handling. And the usual markup.
See what a difference it makes.
There is no taste like it, no look like it, no feel like it. Cold in your mouth on a hot, tiring day. No other drink goes as well with a sandwich. Delicious, satisfying, irreplaceable.
So Team Sweden is a man short. Naslund in the penalty box for interference with Canada, leading by a score of 5-0. This is Hartsburg in his own zone, gives it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt, watched by his oxen, stopped at the blue line, and 5 has it for Team Canada, trying to get it to Barber. Now Barber drops it back to Craig Hartsburg. Hartsburg out there, feeds a pass on the right to Rick 5. Gretzky heading for the front of the net. Here's Reinhardt deep in that left corner. Barber left it for Gretzky. Gretzky passes to Craig Hartsburg, getting set, a shot, he scores! Hartsburg. A bullet drive off the glove of Valatello, and it's 6-0 for Canada, a power play goal, and a big goal it was. Hartsburg blasting one home. And as you watch on the replay, Hartsburg shot, Valatello got a piece of it, I believe, and it just bounced into the net. 6-0 for Canada. And we have the general manager of Team Canada, Max McNabb, with us now. And Max, you've got to be very proud of the way the players have responded here at the World Championship.
Oh, there's no question about it. And I think you just saw why Mr. Gretzky, the great Gretzky, is a little bit modest. I think he's maybe the greatest. It was a beautifully soft pass he gave. But overall, we are delighted with the performance of the players and their attitude generally.
It's been a great performance on and off the ice of the team, and I know you and the coaching staff have worked extremely hard, along with Alan Eagleson, to put this team together, and it's really paying dividends now.
Well, Marshall Johnson, Red Berenson, and Dave King deserve a tremendous amount of credit, but the players have responded to the game plan that they set up for them. And don't forget that Sam Pollock and Jim Gregory back in Canada helped us set it up.
Another scoring opportunity there, and Bill Barber just missed. And we'll be back to Max McNabb in a moment as Sweden fires the puck down the ice, and it goes into the Team Canada zone, and Green goes after it there. It's icing against Team Sweden. And, I guess you'd like to forget about those early games in the championship, Max, especially the game against Italy, but on their performance, Team Canada against the Soviets, against Czechoslovakia, have really put it all together.
Well, that is the whole secret, of course, improving as you go along, and that is exactly what this team has done. And they have, the coaches have stuck to their game plan of four lines, and no one has blown out. Our conditioning was even better, I think, than the Czechs and the Swedish team.
And Max, just minutes away now from assuring Canada of a bronze medal, and that silver have to wait for the outcome of the Soviet-Czechoslovakia game. But you got to be very proud as well of assuring yourself of a position in the medal standing.
I'm tremendously proud of our whole organization, and I just wish that people could understand just how difficult it is to get some strangers playing perfect hockey every game, and it counted for that game against Italy, for instance.
Okay, Max, we want to thank you for dropping by. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you very much.
Max McNabb, the general manager of Team Canada, and Canada leading this game over Sweden by a score of 6-0. And Canada on a two-man break now. Bobby Smith coming in with Dino Ciccarelli a shot. And Belatello stops that. Smith bumps with Pat Zoolander. And Sweden has possession. Coming up to center ice. Rundqvist going after the puck. Tommy Sherline swings around and shoots the puck into the Team Canada zone. Gartner, number 11. Gartner, who has scored one of the Team Canada goals, the 5th goal with Howard-Chuck assisting. He takes the puck into the corner, slaps it off the board. Here's Howard-Chuck behind the net. Dale Howard-Chuck, number 18, getting set. That's the shot go, and that's juggled and stopped by Belatello. And I would think, Brad, there'd be a good feeling on the Team Canada bench about now.
Well, I think, if you look down there, you can see them patting each other and smiling. And, they just played a great game tonight. And I'm sure when this game's over, you're going to see a happy bunch of guys downstairs.
They've worked extremely hard, Team Canada. And they lead this game 6-0 as Wayne Gretzky has scored 3 goals. Hartsburg getting that last goal. Hartsburg from Gretzky and 5. Here in the 3rd period. So it's been quite an afternoon for Wayne Gretzky. Now Erickson has the puck, cleared it into the Team Canada zone. Craig Hartsburg after it there. We hope you're enjoying the telecast across the full CTV network. Very happy to bring you the 4 games involving Canada on the full CTV network. And there have been some outstanding games involving Canada. 2 against the Soviets, the victory over Czechoslovakia, and this game against Team Sweden as Canada just minutes away now from assuring themselves of at least a bronze medal. Here's a chance. Oh, Joe Malash makes a great save. Another drive knocked down by defenseman Reinhardt right on the line. And the referee, Gregson, was right there, and the puck was hooked away. No goal. As it's brought to Erickson. Back to the line. A shot. Malash stopped that. As Sweden coming just inches from getting their first goal of the game. Gartner back now for Team Canada. Knocked off stride as he was bumped against the boards by Jan Erickson. Now Erickson takes possession of the puck, clears it up the middle. Number 20, that's Jan Erickson. Bringing it in now for Team Sweden. He's checked. Jan Erickson. And in case you sound a bit confused there, we'll tell you there are 2 Jan Ericssons on this Team Sweden. And we'll be back with more on CTV's coverage in a moment.
Next Saturday, see the 108th running of the Kentucky Derby. Be with CTV for 90 minutes of live coverage from Churchill Downs.
Let's catch the lips, set them adrift, way up there so free. Let them fly, then pass on by, sail with you and me. Lighting the sky with dancing colors, riding the sky for miles.
Smile along with you. Smile with me. Smile along with me.
This isn't your everyday ginger ale. This is Pure Spring Ginger Ale, one of our sparkling mixers. Its clean, smooth taste and bubbling personality are made to mix perfectly with your favorite spirit. Pure Spring Mixers. Whatever your taste, we've got it made. Next time you're mixing, be sure you come to Pure Spring.
Welcome back to the Ice Hall in Helsinki, Finland. This is Bernie Pascal, along with Team Canada defenseman Brad Maxwell, working with us up in the play-by-play area today. Brad sitting this game out. And Canada leading 6-0 as Mark Napier takes the puck into the corner, dumps it in front, and that's stopped by goaltender Valatello. And we'd like to offer our thanks for the great cooperation of Finnish television. They've been very supportive of us and helped us bring these telecasts from Finland back to CTV and across Canada. Arthur Harnett of Harcum Consultants, the Vice President of CTV Sports, Johnny Esau, and Business Manager Oliver Babarad, producer Dave Waite, coordinating producer Joan Chilcott, and our technical supervisor here in Finland, John Coghill. All have worked extremely hard in presenting these telecasts from Finland on the World Hockey Championships involving Canada. The final 3 minutes of play with Canada leading Sweden 6-0. Sweden with possession now. The puck is taken by Anderson. 5 ready to jump over the boards, and he does with Gretzky as the puck comes in front now. Here's a chance. And a shot by Neslin. That's stopped by goaltender Gilles Malott. And Darryl Sittler brings it back for Canada. Fired it in. This should be icing as Eriksson touches it. Icing called against Team Canada. And the face-off coming back into the Team Canada zone to the left of goaltender Gilles Malott and Mark Napier. And there's one of the big boosters, Jimmy Lipa.
Jimmy, he's a real friend of the guys. He takes pictures of the team, does all individual pictures, and just a great guy to have out there. He just really likes the guys, and he's a good friend.
2.5 minutes left to play, and that's how long Canada is away from winning a bronze medal. Here at the 47th World Hockey Championships, Canada's last medal, a bronze in '78, and they'll be assured of a bronze here today. And with the Soviets beating Czechoslovakia, Canada would have a silver before the day's over. An outstanding performance by Team Canada. Here's Giles, the pass up the middle to Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky taken out of the play by Tommy Samuelsson. Sweden players have come a long way in the NHL since Ulf Sterner played in the mid-'60s. You know, you look around now, the Swedish representatives in the NHL, the Börje Salmings, the Kent Nielsen, Hedberg, Thomas Gradin, Lars Lindgren, Ole Brassar. Sweden has really come on in hockey. And they have a good, promising young team here at the World Championships this year. As Gretzky comes back now for Canada with Bill Barber. He's knocked to the ice, and the puck is taken by Thomas Rundqvist. Up over the line, a shot, and that's off the stick of Hasse Scher and goes wide. In deep is Rundqvist. Reinhardt gets it over to Craig Hartsburg. Hartsburg for Canada, up to center. On the left side, squeezed along the boards by Jan Eriksson. One Eriksson is spelled with an X, E-R-I-X-O-N, and the other Jan Eriksson is E-I-R-K-S-S-O-N. But pronounced exactly the same, two Jan Erikssons of Team Sweden. There's Patrick Sundstrom, and a shot at the bench there of Matt Nesland, a draft pick of the Montreal Canadiens, looking forward to playing in the National Hockey League and with Montreal. So we're heading now into the final 1 minute of play here at the Ice Hall in Helsinki, Finland. A shot by Patrick Sundstrom, but it's called on the offside at the Team Canada line. And I know, Brad, at the end of the game, you'll be quick to get down there and enjoy in the celebrations with your Team Canada players.
Well, it's really going to be a nice feeling in there. Anytime you win on any type of team, it doesn't matter if it's hockey or whatever, it's just that winning feeling is just the greatest thing in the world.
I recall one of the great winning feelings you had in the Memorial Cup, scoring the winning goal for New Westminster in '77. A spectacular goal that was, and that's something I'm sure you...
that one I'll never forget,
That's
Vern.
right. 45 seconds left in this game. Here's John Erickson over the line. He was stopped as Team Canada doing an excellent job in this game. I'm staying right on top of Team Sweden. And here in the late going, they're having difficulty getting a shot at Joe Malash. His oxen is taken out of the play by Green. Van Foxmeer clears the puck off the board, and it goes into the Swedish zone. Peter Anderson, number 3. This is Anderson for Sweden. A pass intercepted by the Team Canada player there, Gainey, but he couldn't get a shot. Now Sweden with time running out. Canada just 12 seconds away from winning a bronze medal. That shot is stuffed by Malage, and Sittler deflected out to center. It's taken there by Erickson. 3 seconds as Malage drops the puck to the side. The game is over, and Team Canada off the bench to congratulate goaltender Joe Malage. Canada has definitely won a medal, a bronze medal, with a 6-0 victory today over Team Sweden, and a proud moment for Team Canada. And boy, well, that tells it all. Wayne Gretzky, you drive us crazy, and that's an indication of the great support from the Finnish people. We'll be back with more on the World Hockey Championships in a moment.
Darn it. I got a last-minute call to do a photo session at the embassy right now. And wouldn't you know it, I was out of antiperspirant. But was I worried? No way, because I use Mitchum Roll-On.
Mitchum is so effective it gives you an extra day of dryness.
An extra day of dryness. I may never want it again, but it makes me feel really secure.
Mitchum Roll-On and Stick. So effective it gives you an extra day of dryness.
With Mitchum, I feel really secure.
Today, 4 leading Toyota dealers square off in this corner. From Wheats's Motors in Willowdale, Bert the Moose Wheatses. Al Pretty Boy Coom from Burlington Toyota. From Toronto's Ken Shaw Motors, Ken Mr. Cool Shaw. And in this corner, George Wrongway Sean from Islington Toyota in Woodbridge. And there's the bell for round 1.
This is how you sell cars?
What a fun bunch of guys. Toyota.
So the players lining up at the respective blue lines. Canada defeating Sweden 6-0. And now, the national anthem. You talk about an emotional time. There it is. That's what it's all about. The playing of O Canada as Team Canada wins a bronze medal with a 6-0 victory over Team Sweden. And Brad, a couple of comments from you on how you feel about it all.
Wow, it's a great feeling, Bernie, just to be, part of this team, come over here. The North Star, my home team, we got beat out a little early by Chicago, and it's, but to be picked up by this team and to come over and play with Bobby Clarke, Darryl Sittler, Wayne Gretzky, and all the way down the line, it's just been a big thrill for me, and I'm just glad to be part of this team.
Well, you were part of the bronze medal team in 1978, and another medal-winning performance here at the World Hockey Championship as Wayne Gretzky's been selected the Team Canada Player of the Game. Not surprisingly, he has 3 goals and 2 assists in this one.
He's just a super hockey player, and like I said, I'm just glad to get a chance to play with him.
And the Team Canada player is very happy. And here's Matt Steffland, the most valuable player in the game for Team Sweden, and he'll be heading to the National Hockey League, a draft of the Montreal Canadiens. And we'd like to thank Brad Maxwell, defenseman with Team Canada, for working with us on our telecast. There's Marshall Johnston, Alan Eagleson, Aggie Kuklowitz, Irv Ungerman down there, and, well, all the great support from many aspects from Canada, people on tours, all here offering their support to Team Canada. And Canada, at this point, in second spot, depending on the outcome now of the game between the Soviet Union and Czechoslovakia. We hope you've enjoyed our CTV telecast. This is Bernie Pascal saying so long from Finland.
The World Hockey Championships have been brought to you by Labatt. We're proud to bring the best to you. This program is copyright and is strictly for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction or retransmission in whole or in part without the express written consent of Harcum Consultants and the CTV Television Network is strictly prohibited.
This is the CTV Television Network.